Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I've got a cold. So I'm going to be coughing and sneezing a lot.
What the cold?
Yeah, it's the first one for about 2 years.
Oh yes.
So I didn't know.
Long time no see you.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of Joy and some
Yeah,
of Wang, but
yeah,
nothing of Jiming.
yeah. You don't have
Okay.
the time. You don't have open. You don't open the time. You always the no time booking to your class. 1 week.
Well, yeah. Last week was very busy with going to Myanmar and coming back. So that took 3 days. And so I didn't have any lessons for 3 days.
And you can teach Joy in your summer vacation. No.
I think I've discussed this with some other students because I have about 7 students at the moment, not including you and Joy. And I think I can only give Joy give Joy 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's another student who wants 1 hour a day during that time, and another student who wants not every day, but every 2 days. He wants an hour. So yeah, I think 2 hours for Joy, then she gets more hours than any other student that I have. She still gets more hours, but 2 hours. I can do, and I can do 1 hour with you and 2 hours with Joy.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Right. So we were on.
Okay. You
Yep.
You open the next week at a time. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I only open it 1 week in advance because I never know what might happen. So I didn't do it so I don't have to cancel lessons. So I only do it when I will do next week's. I do it 1 week, 7 days before, 7 days from the time that I book the time, the allocation. Okay. But we had done this slide, but this is a long time ago. So this was talking about intonation in sentences. And intonation is the rise and fall of the sound of words and sentences. But really here we're talking about the intonation at the end of a sentence. If you have a question, the intonation goes up. So if you go, where is the bank? It goes up. Where is the bank?
Where is the bank?
The bank is over there on the left. That's flat. The bank is over there on your left. That's flat. Where is the bank? Bank. It goes up. And we use that at the end of sentences because when we are talking, we can't write a question mark. When we're writing, we can write a question mark. A question mark like that. But when we're talking, we can't say question mark. So we raise the intonation at the end of the sentence to indicate, to show that it is a question. So which ones? I've got 5 statements here. Which of them are statements and which are questions? So there are 3 questions and 2 just statements or requests. So number 1 is, now could you tell me, do you think this is a question or do you think it's just a normal sentence.
More sentence.
A normal, yeah, like just a statement or a request or something like that. Okay, so number one is, excuse me, I'm looking for the business department.
Excuse me, I'm working with the business in department. Sundance.
That sentence, yeah. Could you please tell me where it is?
Question. Could you tell me? Question.
Could you tell me where it is?
Yeah, question.
Question. Would you be willing to show me how to get there?
Question.
Question. The elevators are down the hall to the right.
Sundance.
Sentence. Do you mind telling me where I can buy my textbooks?
Sundance.
Do you mind telling me where I can buy my textbooks?
Question.
Question, yeah. It's got a question word in it. It's got where. Okay, I had made a note about maybe, so we've got question words. Oh, hang on, your picture's still down there. So these are called question words, and most of them begin with WH. And closed questions are questions you can answer yes or no to. But open questions will always have a question word in it. So a closed questions begin with like, do you like pizza? The answer is yes, I do. No, I don't. Are you from China? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Can you play the guitar? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Have you got a car? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. So those which are called auxiliary verbs, the do, can, have, and the verb to be, am, are, is, those are repeated in the short yes, no answer. So can you play the guitar? Yes, I can. Do you like pizza? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Have you got a car? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Are you from China? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Those are not question words. They're questions, but they're called closed questions because you can answer yes or no. You can just say yes or no to them. But question words are words like, what is the general question? Which one would I go for next? Oh, okay, I'll just do it. Whatever. What? Where? When? Why? Who? Who or whom? Whose? Which? So those are the, all begins with WH. What, where, why, what, where, when, why, who or whom, whose, which, and then there's how. And they all have a purpose. So you can form, I think you can form nearly all questions using the question word what. It's a general question word. What color do you like? What do you like to do in the evening? What place do you like to go to? What friends do you have? Things like that. You can just, but it's usually what and then a noun. So what color do you like? What kind of car do you like? What kind of food do you like? But with the others, there's a formula, which is the question word, then an auxiliary verb like do, and then the subject like you or I or he or she or it, and then either the infinitive verb or another part. So, okay, so let's go through these. Where is a question about a place. Where do you live? Where were you born? Where do you like to go on holiday? And they all have question word auxiliary. In these cases, it's do. Where do you, the subject, and then live, which is the infinitive verb. Where do you live? Where were you born? Where do you like, still there, to go on holiday? So that's a complement to that question. Where do you like to go on holiday? When is a question word about a time. When does the train leave? When do you go to work? When do you finish work? When do you come home from work? When do you go to bed? When do you get up? When do you go on holiday? So it's all about time. Why is a reason? Why is about a reason why someone maybe did something, or why does the sun rise in the east and set in the west? Oh, okay, it's because of the rotation of the earth. Okay, so that's the reason for it. Why does the pen fall when I drop it? Whoops, because of gravity. That's the reason. So why is a question about a reason. Why did you do that? That was a silly thing to do. Why did you do that? Don't do that again. Why? Okay, who is a question about a person. Who is your best friend? Who are you married to? And then who invented the computer? Who did this? Who did that? Who is the fastest man on earth? So who is a question about a person. Whose is a question about a possession. Whose pen is this? Whose car is that? Whose house is that? So whose is, you want to know, oh, it's my pen. Oh, it's his car. It's her house. Which is a question when you have a choice. Now you could say, what color is your favorite? What is your favorite color? And you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands of colors. But if you're choosing a car, and there's a yellow one, a white one, a black one, a gray one, a red one, a green one, then you say, which color do you like? Because you've only got a choice of 7. You have a choice of 7 colors in that model of car. So, yeah, okay, so you like this car. Which color do you prefer? Which color do you like?
Which car do you like? I like Toyota, Honda, Mercedes-Benz, Mercedes-Benz.
Which color car would you like?
Color. Which color? I like white. I like black. I like red. I like pink. I like blue. Yeah.
But in a car, if you could choose any color, which color would you choose for your car? Black, red, white, gray?
Black.
Black. Yeah. I mean, most cars are either white or black, I think. Most of them are. Okay, and then the final question word is how. And how is about a method. How do you make an omelette? How do you how do you replace a window in your car? If your windscreen is broken, how do you do that? How do you fix a computer when it's broken? So how is about a method, about a way of doing something. But it's also how can I get to the train station? How do I get to the train station? You'd say, where is the train station? Oh, it's blah, 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 blah. How do I get there? Okay, which route is the best route to get to the train station? So you ask, where is the train station? Oh, it's over by the underpass. Where is that? Oh, it's by the Bangkok Bank. How do I get there? What route do I take to get there? Or how can I get there? Well, you can take a motorcycle taxi, you could take a taxi, you could take a bicycle, or you could walk. Okay, so how is about a method. So those are the question words. And I think maybe, well, we'll see how we go on with time, but it might be a good idea at some point to do an exercise where you form questions using all those question words. I've made a note of that. Okay, so this is again intonation. I would say I'm looking for the cafe. Oh yeah, it does actually go down. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for the cafe. Okay, cafe. Could you please tell me where it is?
Where it is.
So I'm looking for the cafe. So cafe kind of goes cafe. And we do that because, again, like we can't say a full stop or not say a question mark. Here we can't say a full stop here. So I'm looking for a cafe. So when you go down at the end of a normal sentence, it's I've finished the sentence. It's not just the break between that sentence and the next sentence, but it's saying I'm looking for the cafe.
I'm looking for
cafe. And then that tells you that's a full stop there. I'm looking for the cafe. Could you please tell me where it is? Where it is?
Could you tell me where it is? Could you tell me where it is?
Now, if you were going to Australia, I would have to warn you that the Australians put that upper intonation on the end of normal sentences. So an Australian would go, excuse me, waiting for the cafe.
Oh,
where it is? Yeah, the Australians end sentences with an upward intonation. I'm looking for the cafe. I'm looking for the cafe. Could you please tell me where it is? Okay, so let's read this dialogue here. So, do you want to meet for lunch today?
Do you want to meet for lunch today? Question.
Today? Very good, yep. I'd love to grab lunch. What time?
What time?
So I'd love to grab lunch. Kind of goes that lunch. I'd love to grab lunch. I'd love to grab, like take lunch. I'd love to grab lunch. What time?
What time? Okay.
Yeah, let's try that. I'd love to grab lunch.
12 p.m. 12 p.m.
They are going to, yes. So I didn't hear you say, I'd love to grab lunch.
I'd love to grab lunch.
Grabbing is like getting hold of something like that. But when, if you're quite busy and you say, oh, yeah, I've got half an hour, I think I'll just go and grab lunch, which means like take it, usually to take away to eat at your desk. I'd love to grab lunch. It's like, take it, do it quickly. And then A says, let's meet at noon.
Let us meet noon.
Noon is 12 p.m.
Noon is 12 p.m. Oh yeah, afternoon.
Yeah, after 12, it's afternoon. But at 12 p.m. exactly, it is noon, it's midday. Like 12 a.m. is midnight. Sure. Well, we've got an exclamation mark here. So sure. You can't do like, sure. What should we eat?
Sure. What should we eat? Rice, potatoes, or yeah, something.
Yes, gosh, don't make me hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. And A says, let's get Korean barbecue.
Oh, Korean barbecue. Very good. Korean
Very
barbecue.
nice. Yeah.
Hong Kong barbecue. You see Hong Kong barbecue.
Yeah, and there's Hong Kong barbecue shops in Bangkok.
Shop in Bangkok. Yeah.
Yeah. So and Korean barbecue places as well, same area. It's yeah, very good. Okay, so I think we've done intonation. Okay, so some vocabulary. We've got possible.
Possible.
So if something is possible, it is able to happen, able to occur. If something is impossible, then it's not able to happen. It's impossible for man to fly with his arms. That's impossible. But it's possible to fly from Beijing to Bangkok if you use an airplane. So that's possible. You can do that. Yeah, so possible just means you can do it. It's able to happen. Impossible means not able to happen. So the example here is, it's not possible to solve this problem. Remember, it says it's not possible, which means that sentence could be rewritten as, it's impossible to solve this problem. It's impossible. It's not possible. Impossible means not possible.
Not possible.
And also we use possible as an adverb, but we say possibly when we are making predictions, usually with will. So it will possibly rain later today. I don't know. I don't have any evidence, but it will possibly rain, compared to it will probably rain. I can see quite a lot of cloud over there by the mountains. So it will probably, most likely, it will probably rain later. But if you say it will possibly rain, yeah, it's not impossible. It could rain, but maybe unlikely. So not all things that are possible are likely to happen, but they can happen. You know, it's possible for people to win a lottery, but it's a 1 in 500 million chance. You know, if you join a lottery where there's lots and lots of people, 500 million people doing the lottery, then it's possible to win, but it's not probable. It's very unlikely, but it can happen. Someone will win the lottery. Okay, oh, let's see what's on the next slide. Oh, hang on, no, before we get onto this. So what things is it possible for you to do? What things are impossible? So it's possible that I might get very, very wealthy. It's possible. It's unlikely, but it is possible. But it's impossible that I will live forever. I will die at some point. It's possible to live till you're 100, 110. It's possible to do that. Impossible to live forever and never die. So can you mention some things that are possible? Remember, they don't have to be likely to happen, but they just could happen. They can happen. Could is more hypothetical than can. So it's possible that a plane crashes in my building. It's possible there's an airfield. It's Air Force airfield there. So there's quite a lot of planes go by, and they're quite old planes. It's possible for one of those to crash into my building. That's possible. Very unlikely. Not going to happen, but it's possible. Could happen. It's possible for a large meteor to hit the Earth. That's possible.
Oh, possible. Yeah, possible. Maybe.
Yeah, could happen. Could happen. Is able to happen if it's possible. But impossible can't happen. You cannot wake up and find yourself to be a bird tomorrow. That's impossible. You can't turn yourself into a bird. You can't turn yourself into a horse. But it's possible for you to ride a horse.
Possible is ride a horse.
That's possible. You can ride a horse, but impossible for you to become a horse.
Impossible to become a horse.
Okay, so we're at the end here, and I will see you after the break. Where were we?